Do you think you're a good person?
Yeah. I think if the world was more like me and there was more me's in the world would be a better place. Because I think that change in the world starts from, like, you should be the change you want to see in the world, right? And that's how things happen. Like, I actually think that people that, like, let's say people that follow Islam and they do dawah, like street dawah, where they go around like arguing with people at speakers corner or just like arguing with Christians, and they do these debates. I would literally argue that's sinful, and not only sinful, counterproductive. And the reason I would say so is because, like, that's, I don't think that's the best way to pull people into religion. I think the best way to do it is to lead by example. There's been countless times where, like, I've been to dinner with other people, like young entrepreneurs as well, and everyone's like, yeah, after this we're going to the club, and I was like, I'm not going. I was like, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna hit the sauna and go to bed. And then a few people that would have gone to the club ended up saying, yeah, no, I'm gonna go back and run the routine with Musa. They avoided sin that night. And it was, I mean, to give myself credit, it was me that pulled them out of that. I didn't tell them to do it. I didn't say they were sinning. I didn't say that what they were doing was bad. I didn't do anything. But they took a step closer. If we wanted to make the dawah argument, they took a step closer to Islam that day, right? Or just religion in general. And I didn't tell them to do anything. In majority of religions, almost all religions, your objective is to align your will with the will of God. In Christianity, you're told to be more Christ-like. In the Quran, you're told to, your objective is to align your will with the will of God, is to want what God wants. You pray because God's worthy of worship. It's what he wants and these type of things, right? Which means that every time you do anything, it's either to follow the will of God or to follow the will of yourself. They're your two options. And the will of yourself is ego, So I think that when you're arguing and debating religion, the reason I think these debates are kind of sinful is because, are you arguing because it's what God wants? Or are you arguing because your religion is right? Because you follow the truth and they don't follow the truth? Are you arguing because of you, or are you arguing because it's what God wants? Because what does it mean to sin? The etymology of the word sin was a term used in archery. It was a term for missing the mark. So anytime you're missing the mark, you're sinning. In this case, the mark is the will of God. Anytime you're missing that mark, you're sinning, So you should question anytime you're doing something. And again, like, the word sin can even be used for whatever your mission is. If your mission is to take your family out of debt, then set that as your mission. And anytime you're doing something other than that, you're sinning. You're missing the mark.